Director Todd Phillips has offered glimpses into the eagerly awaited debut of the initial trailer for Joker Folie A Deux. The continuation of Arthur Fleck's story is nearing its arrival, with Joker Folie A Deux set to hit theaters in October 2024. Today we are going to discuss everything we know about Joker Folie A Deux. Joker Folie A Deux marks a significant departure from its predecessor, shifting from a giddy, male-centric narrative to a musical extravaganza starring Lady Gaga alongside Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. While the original film earned acclaim for its intense portrayal of the character and secured Phoenix an Oscar, the sequel takes a different creative direction. Set in Gotham City's Arkham Asylum, it explores the unlikely romance between Harley Quinn and Arthur Fleck with a musical twist. Director Todd Phillips is embracing the musical genre, drawing comparisons to Jacques Demy's style and hinting at complex musical sequences reminiscent of A Star Is Born. Leaked footage from the set confirms Lady Gaga's involvement in musical performances, including a rendition of a couple of swells from Easter Parade. While Phoenix's singing hasn't been captured yet, it's anticipated given the film's musical focus. Composer Hildur Guðnadóttir sees the musical direction as both logical and surprising, hinting at the potential to leverage Gaga's vocal talent and expand the film's research. Despite the unconventional choice, excitement surrounds the project, with expectations high for another award-worthy performance. Filming for the sequel commenced in December in Los Angeles, with initial glimpses shared through official social media and Lady Gaga's Twitter account. However, it wasn't until March that fans began uncovering filming locations, notably spotting Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck and another actor resembling the Joker in downtown LA. Phoenix sported a dusty grey suit with smeared clown makeup and fake blood, while his counterpart maintained pristine makeup despite a disheveled costume. As production progressed to New York and New Jersey, more locations emerged online. The Arkham Asylum scenes were reportedly shot at the Essex County Isolation Hospital in New Jersey, a significant setting for the narrative revolving around Joker and Harley Quinn's encounter. Other notable locations include the courthouse in New York City, where Donald Trump had been arraigned, adding a humorous touch, and the iconic Joker stairs in the Bronx. Filming concluded on April 4, wrapping up the cross-country production journey. It's worth considering Gaga's evolving acting style, particularly as she takes on roles in high-profile films like A Star Is Born, House of Gucci, and now the Joker sequel. Critics have noted a certain mannerism in her performances, which may be accentuated in a comic book musical centered around mental illness and exaggerated villainy. While it's uncertain whether she'll garner awards for her acting, there's confidence that she'll deliver a performance that's undeniably intense, perhaps even bordering on the theatrical. Todd Phillips teased glimpses of the film on Valentine's Day 2024, showcasing Gaga with strikingly wide eyes and scenes of her dancing with Phoenix, emphasizing their chemistry. The anticipation is high, with fans eager for what promises to be a visually captivating and emotionally resonant performance from Gaga, even if it involves unconventional details like close-up nose shots. Folie A Deux, which translates to madness of two in French, is a rare psychiatric condition characterized by the transmission of delusional beliefs and sometimes hallucinations from one individual to another. This syndrome was first described in 19th century French psychiatry by Charles Lesiguier and Jules Faulret and is known as Lesiguier-Faulret syndrome, while recent psychiatric classifications have termed it as shared psychotic disorder and induced delusional disorder. The original name is still widely used in the research literature. In cases where the syndrome affects more than two individuals, it may be referred to as folie à trois, folie à quatre, or even a folie en famille or folie à plusieurs. However, it's worth noting that this disorder is not included in the current DSM-5, as the criteria are deemed insufficient or inadequate. Instead, DSM-5 advises physicians to classify such case under delusional disorder or in the other specified schizophrenia spectrum and other psychotic disorder category. In response to eager inquiries from fans regarding the release of the trailer, Todd Phillips shared new images from the sequel on Instagram on Valentine's Day. Amidst the anticipation, fans were keen to know when the first trailer would be unveiled. Phillips clarified, mentioning, "I've been asked this a lot. The film is scheduled for release in October. Therefore, our initial teaser won't be released until mid-April, as reported by Screen Rant." The 2019 film Joker was originally conceived as a standalone project by Warner Bros., intended to kickstart DC Black, a line of films featuring darker and more experimental content, distinct from the DC Extended Universe. Director Todd Phillips initially expressed interest in a sequel, depending on the success of the film and Joaquin Phoenix's willingness to return. However, Phillips later clarified that the movie was always envisioned as a single entity without plans for continuation. In October 2019, Phoenix discussed the possibility of reprising his role as Arthur Fleck, indicating his ongoing fascination with the character and potential avenues for exploration. He admitted that before working on Joker, he hadn't considered returning to the role, but the experience opened up new creative possibilities. Despite this, he acknowledged the endless potential for the character's development. Phoenix was reportedly compensated $20 million for his involvement in the film. In November 2019, there were conflicting reports regarding the development of a sequel to Joker. While The Hollywood Reporter stated that a sequel was in the works with Todd Phillips, producers Scott Silver and Joaquin Phoenix expected to return, Deadline Hollywood contradicted this, stating that negotiations had not yet commenced. Phillips clarified that while discussions about a sequel had taken place with Warner Bros., it wasn't actively in development. He also confirmed that Batman 2022 would not share continuity with Joker. During an interview at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, Phillips expressed interest in exploring a spin-off focusing on Batman within the same Gotham as Joker. However, he emphasized that this was merely an idea and not a project he was committed to. In June 2022, Phillips announced that a sequel was indeed in development, with a script co-written by himself and Scott Silver titled Joker Folie A Deux. By February 2023, it was confirmed by DC Studios CEO James Gunn that Folie A Deux would be a DC Elseworlds project, existing outside the main cinematic DC universe. In Joker, Gotham City was intentionally set in 1980s New York City to create a distinct separation from the traditional DC universe, as stated by director Todd Phillips. Production designer Mark Friedberg chose to film Gotham Square in Newark because of its lingering poverty, aiming to capture the gritty atmosphere reminiscent of Taxi Driver. He meticulously designed the city's structure and layout, even creating a map of Gotham. The set was adorned with 1970s muscle cars, symbolizing both beauty and decay. Graffiti-littered streets and cracked sidewalks further conveyed Gotham's deterioration. The visual effects team augmented the skyline with fictional buildings to emphasize the city's oppressive nature. Arkham State Hospital, inspired by Arkham Asylum, was given a more realistic name by Warner Bros. Exterior shots were filmed at the Brooklyn Army Terminal, while the interior scenes were captured at the Metropolitan Hospital Center in Harlem. Within the hospital, two distinct walls were featured, one white and the other dirty yellow. This deliberate difference was intended to sow confusion among viewers and prompt speculation about Arthur's reality. Sodium vapor lights were used throughout the film to symbolize Arthur's isolation and flickers of hope. Arthur's behavior in Joker drew inspiration from various sources. His portrayal was influenced by the character of the Little Tramp in modern times, and the movement of Charlie Chaplin, particularly conveying a sense of the ridiculous. His dance was inspired by Ray Bolger, while his iconic gesture of forming a smile with two fingers was borrowed from the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. To prepare for the role, Joaquin Phoenix underwent a dramatic physical transformation, losing 52 pounds to achieve a wolf-like malnourished appearance. He studied videos of people suffering from pathological laughter to refine his own laughter for the character. Phoenix aimed to create a portrayal of Arthur that audiences couldn't easily relate to, delving into the psyche of killers by studying books about political assassinations rather than drawing from previous interpretations of the Joker. Director Todd Phillips envisioned Arthur's normal facade as his real mask, with Joker representing his true personality. He intentionally kept the ending ambiguous, leaving it open to interpretation whether Arthur evolves into the traditional Joker from Batman stories or serves as an inspiration for a separate character. However, Phoenix personally believes that Arthur ultimately becomes the Joker. That's all about today's video. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notified of our upcoming videos. Let us know your opinions in the comment section below.